Judgment Day has come.
Welcome back. While nature may be a heartless bitch, intent on killing the human race, we've long been able to fry ourselves all by ourselves. And we've danced very closely indeed with this fearsome floozy of doom. Since the 1950s, the Earth has bristled with thermonuclear weapons, primed for action, and seasoned with the salt of political dogma, ready in an instant to fuck up everything from Washington, D.C. to potato patches in Wanganui. Nukes were sneaked into a newly socialist Cuba by the commies in 1962. Kennedy said, "Get out." Khrushchev said, "Nihor, Baba," and thus the nuclear gun was seriously cocked.
Но скрытно, чтобы Соединенные Штаты не знали, потому что если бросить на Нью-Йорк.
And to that end, Doomsday even had an official clock, shifting with increasing tension towards midnight, denoting a fried Earth. God only knows who would have been left to shift it on. If only Hamish Mackay was still there. Meanwhile, in Russia, the Doomsday Clock was deemed too upsetting for Soviet toddlers, and a more amusing timepiece was set up in Red Square, complete with dancing monkeys and singing birds. Soviet workers were ordered to put bad thoughts away and join factory bands, such as the Blue Larders. But rhythm guitarist Sergei was right to be worried. Some chilling little-known events of the Cuban crisis have only recently come to light. Once again, the truth being far stranger than fiction. As the White House was rather busy at the time, it seems that nobody told a missile testing range in Florida to take the week off. They proceeded with typical military routine. The missile was launched from Florida, but assumed to be coming from Cuba. This was it, the first shot of Armageddon. They figured out it was friendly fire, with only 6 seconds to spare before global annihilation. Not that the Americans needed encouragement, with military leaders like Curtis LeMay, who recommended a full nuclear strike on no fewer than 3 separate occasions. He's the guy who inspired Dr. Strangelove.
To us, the only difference between peace and war is where we place our bombs.
Using actual audio from the time, the EML animation department has constructed this revealing scenario.
Estamos ante la prueba más grande y hemos tenido pruebas muy grandes.
Меня неотвязно все время сверлила мозг мысль. Что если бы мы также поставили ракеты?
Está puesta en la idea.
Ich bin ein Berliner. Ich bin ein Berliner.
Все время меня не отверлила мозг.
De que la revolución no sobreviva.
I think the human race needs to think more about killing.
My fellow Americans, we begin bombing in 5 minutes.
Still to come, what Christians believe God has to say about our sticky end. There are some who say that the signs that the end is nigh are already with us.